Hi everybody, this is Thomas and this is tip of the week number 75, and this is of course my first tip of the week since our user conference, and I'm very happy to present to you a new report type that it is not so new, but many of you might not know about it, and it's called the detailed element report. So today it is the last day of November, and that gave me the idea of creating a full production report, for example, for November. So let's jump right into the software. Usually, when you go into the resource manager and you want to get a production report, you come under production, you select the date from here to here, you go to your chart, you find how many elements or the gross area or the volume, and let's say the volume, refresh the data, and you get a good amount of how many cubic meters of concrete you have produced. However, when you come and try to print, you can print the chart and of course give the chart to your friends, but if you would like to see the element count and try to print out the grid and see how many elements you have produced, something like that, then you actually have to, if you say the production project, you have to select one project, and sometimes that can be a little bit annoying. So what can you do instead? What I usually personally do, I go to the planning and then I leave that open, all of the projects, and use gas planning. Produced, everything that has been produced, all factories, all divisions, and then the planned production, which is the same as the actual production date. I use it from the 1st of November till the last day of November. When I press refresh here, the data shows, and you can see actually I have 160 elements. Also, that's a good indicator of the grids. This is also a new thing that has been added in most of the grids in the resource manager and the project manager, so you know always how many elements you have in your screen, right? And then what you don't know about is that I can press Ctrl A, select them all, or press this button here, right click, and say print. This is, as you can see, it is a category by itself, detailed element report. I'll open it, and I have created one detailed element report tip of the week. So you can see what type of information I can get out. I say print. And the report is here. And you can see, in this case, I have added this information: element ID, element mark, element type, project, which factory. Of course, in a more complicated report that you can create in a template that I'll show you very quickly how to create now, you can also make your own filters, and you can see how many different types of projects and so on and so forth. So every header here, you can actually make it into a filter. You see here I have added the volume, a lot of decimals also, so we have a better idea of what happens. And very quickly, I want also to show you how to do that. So if we jump to the report tool, I'll close this one, say don't save. If you jump to the report tool, you find the one detailed element tip of the week. Right click. First of all, you have to go to the settings, of course, forgot about it. Select the company, and then you get all the reports here. Right click, copy, and then you basically create a new copy of the existing one that you would like to test. Yeah, when the copy is finished, you find it. This is the copy. Remember, you need to change the name of the template very easily. You select here, double click on it, and write a 2, so you know that. And then, of course, remember, save the changes. And then find the detailed um, element 1, copy that also, copy, paste in the same folder, and rename it to 1, 2. So now you can start creating your own template. When you right click in here, you will see that the report opens the new template, and then you can add and remove information according to your data. When you finish the headers or whatever types of information or filters you would like to add here, then you can just move that to your other screen, like right here, and then move the report tool here, find it on the list, detailed element control copy, continuous, and then add the information to match the cells on the X direction and the cells on the Y direction. As you can see, we have used number 6 as our first row, and then we continue and say first one, 1, 1, element ID, 1, 2, 1, element mark, element type, and so on and so forth. The one thing I want to mention for this report is if I create um, a new field here, you can see that you can actually add all the different columns in the database, meaning that it is so open that you can actually create whatever you want in this specific report. So from the materials to any different type of information that you want, the costing, the times, the operating cost company, everything can be added for this report. Every column we have in the database. So it is very flexible. I gave you just an example about production. Of course, you can use it in any other different part of your business. Thank you so much. This is it for me. I'll see you all next week on our Revit webinar. Have a nice afternoon. Bye bye.